Hi folks, in this video I'm just going to show you some of the advanced settings for disposition codes. Previously we created a disposition code called Promise to Pay, and notice that there's multiple pages of codes here. There's only 10 in this particular view. So what I can do is I can navigate my way to the Promise to Pay code, edit that code, and I can check this box to show advanced options. Before I do that, it's worth just covering some of these features here. If I check the box as to whether the call was unanswered or answered, then that feeds back into stats about the quantity of calls that were answered in my real-time stat tiles in the campaign view. For contact type, I'm going to make decisions around whether it's an automated answer, perhaps an answering machine or voicemail, or whether I've got through to a human but it's just the wrong party. In a case where it's Promise to Pay, I've got to had a conversation with the right party in order for that to be the case. For then my contact strategy, the question is, do I call this guy back? Okay, well, no, they've promised to pay. There's no need to call them back, so I'm going to consider that a completed call. Had I set this to a callback, then the phone manager button will automatically fire up a calendar icon and allow me to specify a time and date for a callback with that customer. Alternatively, I can just recycle the record. If I recycle it, it asks me for a delay. So maybe I'm going to recycle lists for 4 hours as a choice. And if I do that, I can set a priority level between 1 and 99 to say how important this callback is compared to other callbacks. I'm just going to go ahead and set that to 5. I can also set an expiry. So if I've tried several times and after 90 days I've still not called that guy back, then it will retire the record. I can also check this box to ensure that it tries to find the agent that made the first call. That timer is subject to a time to live. So in default, let's say 15 minutes. If it comes to the time for the callback and within 15 minutes that agent is not available to make the call, then it will drop the call back into the pool and make the call for anyone in that team. But with these flags here, I can set some other rules. So do I or don't I hang up the call as soon as the user clicks the disposition code? That's appropriate if, for example, I've got a disposition code for a fax or an unobtainable number. I just want it to drop the call and get on with the next call. If I check this box here, then it will dial the next telephone number in the record. Each record, in fact, can sustain up to 3 telephone numbers, and typically customers will use that for home, work and mobile. And this box here will decide whether it dials the next record in the the next telephone number in the record. And that would be appropriate, for example, if there's a no answer. You know, you dial them on their home number, you get no answer, so it makes sense to dial them on their mobile number to try and get them next time. The transfer call feature is a cool way to automate the leaving of a voicemail message. You can put a call routing announcement in here, and it will let you automatically transfer the call to a canned message that gets played on the user's voicemail and then hangs up at the end. In the meantime, the agent is dialing the next number and improving efficiency. And checking this box confirms that it's leaving a voicemail, and that feeds back into the rules around ensuring that you don't leave multiple voicemails in any given day, so that you don't irritate the customer when they come home from work and find they've got 10 voicemails left for them. If I choose, I can check this box, and this will move this record to a different campaign. This can be used if you're using a campaign for telesales as a feeder campaign to generate leads. You could have a team of people who are making biter calls just to establish interest. If they get interest, transfer the lead to a different campaign and have your closers working the Southeast data campaign. And this checkbox here is simply required if you you've dialed a number that's invalid. It just stops the dialer from dialing that number again and wasting more time. And that's it. Thanks for watching, folks. There'll be more videos to follow. Thank you.